that was created by the users because they wanted to share their knowledge, and again for free. I think right now we have roughly around 8 million articles globally on Wikipedia, which is just amazing. And the way it's getting updated and the way new content is getting contributed to Wikipedia, new knowledge is getting shared on Wikipedia, just amazing. And it just shows us what we can do when people are getting together and they're sharing their knowledge and they're not keep hiding in their own little office room, and trying to keep the content for themselves. Because everyone knows Wikipedia right now, and most of us are using it. Are you doing a research? Maybe first of all using Google, but guess what the 2 or 3 top entries are? They're mainly leading over to Wikipedia. So what Wikipedia is showing us is a form of crowdsourcing and swarm intelligence, kind of buzzwords right now. Everybody is talking about crowdsourcing or swarm intelligence. Well, swarm intelligence was actually came out, I think it was in the late 80s, when the first 2 scientists, sorry about that, I don't have the name right now, came up with this word. But actually, the theory of swarm intelligence is way older. It goes back to 1906. It was a British scientist called Francis Galton. What Francis Galton did during a country fair was he asked people, hey, guess the weight of this bull. And about 800 people participated in this because the winner would have gotten this bull, right? So everyone was guessing the weight. And the interesting thing is that this was actually the first time where someone studied it, how accurate it was becoming. So 800 people were participating. The average guessed weight was 1,197 pounds. And the actual weight was 1,198 pounds. So it was pretty accurate. It just tells us if a lot of people are coming together and working on something, and exchanging themselves, and exchanging their knowledge again, we are coming to very, very accurate results. And actually, that's what's happened. It was so close. So, again, sharing is caring. Actually, when I started by telling you about the meaning, the Latin meaning of culture, it had this meaning of caring. Sharing knowledge, whether it is information, whether it is some kind of content that you're producing, whether you're writing a book, whether you're making music, whether you're just participating on a conference like the Coscup conference, is somehow caring. You're caring for your community, you're caring for your society, because we all are working together on different projects. There's so many interesting speeches going on over here, where you're getting new influences, where you're getting new knowledge, where you can participate. So what I would like to tell you, and you know what, actually that's pretty interesting, because I had like 36 slides, and I thought I couldn't make it, and you already I still have 10 minutes. That's interesting. What I would like you to take with you back home is just to connect yourself to other people with the same idea of sharing. Sharing is a culture, and it changed the world radically, and it's going to change the world forever, and in a good way. Open source software, open source licenses were leading the way. What is now changing into content sharing, information sharing, crowdsourcing, whatever you want to call it. We are producing new information every day. Just do me one favor. Make sure it's freely available. Make sure other people can participate. And don't be afraid of, oh my God, I can't make money with it. Right? Because that was a big problem when I think about this like 10 years ago. Like, how can you make money with a Linux distribution? So we had two options. Whether you're letting it branded by a huge company that's going to buy you, or you're selling a support package. That was the only way to make money with Linux at that time. And now it's completely different. We have application developers over here that are able and capable of selling their own apps over this app infrastructure and ecosystem that we have for the iPhone, that we have for Android, that we will have for Migo, that we also have for BlackBerry, but I'm not sure if we have that very much longer. So actually what you can do is you can really monetize your ideas. You can monetize your software. You can monetize your projects. So start sharing not only in terms of developing, not only in terms of software, but also start sharing information. You're giving just a little bit into the community, and you're getting so much back every day. It's freely available for you. You just need to open your browser, the most important program in the world, which is your browser, and you can freely access content. And you can freely access free content. Free information is the key to success for societies. It will change the world. And it already changed it in our, as I said before, the Coscup conference is growing by 400%. So somehow it changed already the face of this conference over here. But it's going to change especially the way of society, the societies are going to live, the way industries are going to develop in many parts of the world that are not participating right now in this so-called informational society, in the industrial world. They have no money to buy a computer, say, for $200. Now, $200 is not a lot of money for us, maybe. We have computers like for $2,000, and maybe we're changing them every 2 years. But they can't do that. But what they can do is just getting a very, very simple computer and getting access to the internet and getting access to free information and free knowledge, because that's going to make a difference for them. And I think that's, in my opinion, the fundamental message that you should get out of the open source community, that we are all participating in this, and that we are all taking advantage of open source and of free content and free information. So make sure that you're just not keeping it for yourself, that again, you're also sharing again. And you don't have to do this with a small lizards or something. Get your ideas on the internet, get your ideas out there in the networks, connect yourself, and share your work. Thank you.
那沙小已经讲完了，有没有问题呢？还是刚刚都看着这个很可爱的小动物，然后一直看着它，也忘记有什么问题了？啊，沙小希望大家有这个 free word 的一个想法。那不知道有没有什么其他要跟他做一个互动的讨论的部分？也欢迎大家说，如果不敢直接讲，对吧？中国人都喜欢沉默是金，地上捡黄金。那你可以私底下再找笑笑聊一下。那他现在提供了他的联络方法。如果有兴趣，赶快把你的笔纸抄一下，可以跟他 contact。
Okay, of course, feel free to follow me. I'm tweeting in English and in German. I also have a Facebook page, of course, and you can follow us on netbooknews.com. So we're based over here in Taipei. We're doing pretty much every day a new video about our netbooks and mobile computing. Right now we have the biggest reporter account on YouTube from Taiwan. It's one of the top 100 global reporter accounts. And it's not because we are keeping our content for ourselves. It became popular because we are sharing the content. So feel free to listen to my weird accent over there on my YouTube channel. And yeah, just get connected. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me.
问题就请大声的问，好，不敢大声的问，你也大方的走过来跟他 shake 一下，跟他说你讲的真好。他可能听不懂中文，你跟他说 I thank you very much。
Thank you， 谢谢。
那再一次掌声，谢谢我们的 Sasha。稍待一下，我们会有叶平，糟糕，我要去找一下他，因为他可能在别的，你什么都跑过来，7月，好，那各位稍等一下，stand by 一下，就可以开始准备下一场的议程。